Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys make final call on Dalvin Cook after workout. Dalvin Cook looked in shape during his workout with the Dallas Cowboys but left without a deal. Cook was in Dallas for a workout on Tuesday, August 27th. The former Pro Bowler hasn't had much interest as a free agent this offseason, and the Cowboys were a potential fit due to their lack of depth in the backfield. While Cook looked solid, the Cowboys were only willing to offer him a spot on the practice squad. And now he may be on his way to another audition. A Cowboys source said RB Dalvin Cook was in good shape, but they are only interested in possibly signing him to practice squad at this point, Clarence Hill Jr. of All City Dallas reported on Tuesday. Cook may have another visit with Colts. He has some decisions to make. A Cowboys source said RB Dalvin Cook was in good shape, but they are only interested in possibly signing him to practice squad at this point. Cook may have another visit with Colts. He has some decisions to make. Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk also pointed out that Cook's time with the Cowboys was a workout, not a visit. Dalvin Cook's visit to the Cowboys wasn't just a visit. Per the official NFL notice sent to all teams, Cook had a tryout on Tuesday in Dallas, Florio said. It's an important distinction. A visit is more casual. A tryout entails getting out of the field and showing the team what the player can do. Cook probably did not imagine a practice squad spot when he heard from the Cowboys. He isn't far removed from being a near-perennial Pro Bowl talent. Cook rushed for 1,173 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2022 as a member of the Minnesota Vikings. However, he failed to earn opportunities after signing with the New York Jets in free agency. Cook rushed for just 214 yards on just 67 carries over 15 games. After being released late in the year, he joined the Baltimore Ravens but didn't contribute much during their playoff push. Despite his recent setbacks, Cook still feels like he can be a contributor. "I've got it all," Cook said, via KPRC in May. "The tools are still here. I didn't really get no reps last year. So, the legs are fresh, so the resume speaks for itself. I'm still Dalvin Cook. I'm still that guy. For me, I don't like to toot my own horn. I just like to go out there, put my helmet on and line up on the grass." At Tuesday's deadline, the Cowboys roster was down to 53 players, but they had to make some decisions to get there. Dallas cut ties with 4 running backs: Malik Davis, Royce Freeman, Nathaniel Pete and Snoop Connor. That leaves Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn as the key Cowboys running back committee members. Vaughn was on the bubble but made the final cut with a strong preseason showing. "I've always been a guy that whatever is asked of me from a program or organization, I'm gonna go and do. I'm gonna put my head down and go attack it with hard work," Vaughn said ahead of cuts, via the Cowboys' official site. "Whatever I have to do to give my team an opportunity to win, I'm gonna go and do." The Cowboys open the regular season on September 8 against the Cleveland Browns. Dallas Cowboys fans erupt over last-minute unexpected RB move on cut day. The Dallas Cowboys are all in for 2024 according to Jerry Jones. That was a significant move that most believe should have been made a long time ago. So with Lamb now locked in with the Dallas Cowboys for 4 more years, Jerry Jones and company better find a way to reach a long-term extension with Prescott sooner rather than later. Because if they don't pay him at the end of 2024, no matter how the season plays out, somebody will. And what's the alternative? It's hard to see the Cowboys totally bombing this season so bad that they have a high enough draft pick to land Shedeur Sanders, Quinn Ewers or one of the top QBs of the next draft class, so the smart decision would be to lock down Prescott as soon as possible. The Cowboys' offense is lacking big play talent beyond Prescott and Lamb. Brandon Cooks is a veteran speedster who is a middle-of-the-pack number 2 WR, and Jake Ferguson should take another step forward at TE, but the running back room should concern fans big time. As it stands, it appears the Dallas Cowboys are truly hoping Zeke Elliott magically turns back the clock and plays like his younger self, despite coming off a mediocre season in 2023 with the Patriots at best. Elliott had just 642 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns for New England last season. He averaged just 3.2 yards per carry, barely better than the 3.5 yards per carry in 2023 he finished with in Dallas. They decided to keep Elliott and second-year RB Deuce Vaughn, who is unproven but flashed when given the opportunity. But Vaughn's inexperience is glaring. He finished 2023 with 23 carries for 40 yards. That's an average of 1.7 yards per carry. One of the most controversial moves that has fans erupting was the Cowboys' decision to cut veteran RB Royce Freeman, who had a strong camp and preseason. The veteran shined when given opportunities last year for the Rams, averaging 4.1 yards per carry and finishing 2023 with 2 touchdowns. Cowboys set meeting with veteran DE who'd be perfect final piece for Mike Zimmer. The Dallas Cowboys have finally emerged from their annual offseason hibernation. In the last 24 hours, they have made CeeDee Lamb the second richest wide receiver in the game and have met with veteran running back Dalvin Cook. Only one of those moves is worthy of applause. Spoiler, it's not Cook, but it seems the Cowboys are not done upgrading as they work to shrink their roster to 53 players before Tuesday's 3 p.m. Central Time deadline. After signing Lamb and meeting with Cook, the front office has shifted its attention to the defensive side of the ball. Per ESPN's Todd Archer, Dallas will meet with free agent pass rusher Tyus Bowser. Injuries have limited Bowser to just 9 games in the last 2 seasons, so this is very much up the Cowboys' wheelhouse in terms of targeting reclamation projects, for lack of a better term, in free agency. While Bowser's injury history is a cause for concern, he would be a perfect final addition to Mike Zimmer's defensive end group. A second-round pick of the Ravens in 2017, Bowser did not play at all last season. There's some mystery behind Bowser's absence. Ravens head coach Jim Harbaugh said Bowser was expected to return for the start of the season. It's possible Bowser needed the year off to get fully healthy following his torn Achilles suffered in January of 2021 and undergoing knee surgery after the 2022 season. A rotation player for his first 4 years in Baltimore, Bowser broke out in 2021 to the tune of 7 sacks, which led the team, and career highs in QB hits, 15, snaps, 834, pressures, 40, and a 76.4 pass rush grade, per Pro Football Focus, subscription required. He added 30 defensive stops, which are tackles that constitute a failure for the offense. Bowser seemingly feels ready to play for the 2024 season. This meeting is a dart throw by the Cowboys, but perhaps they can catch lightning in a bottle with the Texas native. He's a versatile edge who can get after quarterback and drop back in coverage if need be. Zimmer's edge rotation will likely comprise of Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Marshawn Kneeland, Carl Lawson and Chauncey Golston, who figures to play inside and out. There may not be room on the 53 for Bowser. Assuming his medicals check out, though, Dallas would do well to sign him to the practice squad as an extra depth option for Zimmer. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Tyus Bowser? Leave your opinion in the comments.